frozen. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Oilers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And now it's grabbed by Bouchard. Angles it over to Ekholm. Puck exits the zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Great reach by Ekholm. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. With the blast! Blocked in front. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Feeds it over. Great save by Skinner. Moves it to the offensive zone. All alone. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Puck grabbed by Reinhardt. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Levels him with the hit. Scores! Very close.
Well, it's quite good, James, and he is known for the shot. He works to get in tight, and when he gets an opportunity in that area, he simply doesn't miss. Man, James, he is just lethal when he is in the paint. He knows how to shield and maneuver his body to be able to get pucks off quickly. It's what he does best, and he buries one there.
Florida's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Here's the pass down low. Draisaitl's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a rip. Big save by the goaltender. Oh, a quick little puck pocket on the play. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Just gets enough to keep it out. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Reinhardt's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Bennett's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Pucks it away in his own end. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Long lead pass to Frederick. Close to the sweet spot. Tremendous stop by Bobrovsky. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, he gets all of this one, and you know that players, they can shoot off 1 foot from behind them, in front of them, but this one's teed up perfectly right in his wheelhouse, and he gets all of it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. The Oilers take control of the faceoff. Florida's got him along the wall. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save. Tries to feed it over to Bjorkwood. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. Dishes it off. Slides it across. Makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it diagonally, throws to Ryman. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Shot! Comes up with a blocker save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. Edmonton's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Quick feed to Nurse. Takes that pass back at the point. Taken by Roman. And there's a shot! Got him on the play!
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Hammers it on net. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. The three scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Edmonton's gone in front by 1 here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
Well, it's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. Know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next 2 shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
Fires it on net, and he's got the answer for that one. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Oilers have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Florida's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save! Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. Quick pass across to Verhaeghe. Takes a shot. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Oilers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Off the draw, they take possession. Puck picked up by McDavid. Skates to the crease. Receives the pass. Passes it over. Picked off by Arvidsson. Looks to get the puck over to Barkov. Florida's on the attack. Glove save.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Denies him. He got all of it. The Oilers look around near the point. Florida's gained possession. Coming to the slot. Feeds it over. Dishes it off. Stones him in front. Taken along the wall by Arvidsson. What pressure here in the offensive end. Takes position in the corner. Tremendous work in the offensive end. Misses. Oh, the crossbar. Scores. And they're cooking now.
Well, the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
Edmonton's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Good hook to pump him off the puck. Great pressure on the offensive end by Semiskevich. Slides the puck ahead to Kapanen. Can't hang on after that hit. Puck scooped up by Emberson. Here's the last. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. That's a beautiful goal. How about the pass, too? Distributed perfectly for him to be able to one-time that puck and just powder it. But it goes off the post. He was lucky that found the back of the net.
Edmonton's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. The Panthers win the draw. Slides the puck across to Sebaskevich. Quick shot! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Edmonton's got to try and find a way to continue right where they left off in that opening frame, James. It was near perfect. They managed the puck. They executed. They found ways to put it by the tender. Excellent period.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a steal in his own end. Florida's crossed the line and on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Reaches out and puts it away.
He's got such silky smooth hands in tight spaces and an accurate shot, but this time the goaltender reads him perfectly in tight.
Oh, and he whiffs. And now it's grabbed by McDavid. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
And it goes off a stick and off to the side.
Kutsarainen's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Oh, look at this. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Edmonton's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Moves the puck down low. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Dished on over to Sturm. Florida's gained the line and into the zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. The Oilers have it against the wall. Here's a chance. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
He does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out, with great timing, he's able to get his stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal. You can certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. Just no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
Edmonton's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Moves it to Mikola. Pass back to the point. Tees it up from the blue line. Scores! And they finally stop the bleeding answer back.
Into a game, and there's time on the clock. There's an opportunity to answer. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Florida's goal here in period number 2 gives them at least something to start working up that mountain.
Yeah, they've been crushed all game, and if they're going to get up the mountain, it's going to be a contribution from across the board. That can't just be one player. It's got to be a collective unit that goes after it and attacks.
Slides by the check. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Oilers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Bennett's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a glove save by Skinner. Takes the pass. Gaining steam here on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Bobrovsky's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Oilers are going to be penalized for a boarding call here. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Oh, and that one puts up short as he just gets enough of that one. Jostling for the puck and loses control. Oh, what a blow. Can't get a cut of the back from the coach when he gets off. He's picking it off. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down with the offensive end. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Kapanen's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And off the draw, they win possession. From the open ice, they gain the line. Great stretch pass as he connects. Takes it at center. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Center in front. And that's stopped. And he takes the pass. Scores!
Certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. This is a great power play goal, James. They have the execution in terms of their passing along the outside, and then they attack the net with a shot. You have to have net front presence and create a screen. That's exactly what they have, and they capitalize as a result.
The Panthers desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Henrique's won the draw here in the open ice. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Walensky.
Florida's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, how did that stay out? I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Steps inside. Moves behind the net. And he takes the feed. Shot! And he gets in front of it to block it. Edmonton's looking to break out. Big hit along the board.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Denied by Skinner.
Verhaeghe's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Picked up along the wall by Forsling. Moves it quickly over to Reinhart. Throws one up to Kane. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Getting into the later stages of this period, 5-3 is where we sit. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And he had the answer on that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. McDavid's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that's off target as it hits a body. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Wallman. Fires it. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Bobrovsky. Jones plays it along the wall. The Oilers gain possession. Bouchard's lugging the puck. Picks off the pass. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. And he takes the dish. Still has possession. Oh! How did he get a piece of that to make the save? Takes the feed at the back end. Driving right to the front. Denies him.
Skinner's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Fires one on goal. And one last save. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the 3rd. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Panthers, coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. And now he passes up to Nugent-Hopkins. Slides the puck over. Nugent-Hopkins plays it against the boards. Slides it across. Picked up along the boards by Nugent-Hopkins. Blocked in traffic. Feeds it on over to Jones. Handles the puck. And that's off a stick. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Quick pass to Arvidsson. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Takes the feed. And that pass goes off a stick.
Wallman's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Edmonton's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Dreisaitl's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. He got all of that hit on the play. Moves the puck. Jones has it in the defensive end. With some open space at center. Samoskevich is tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Nurse is getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
I expect that they'll go with the exact same formation that they were successful on earlier, James, an umbrella power play set where you have 3 up high and really are using the top of the offensive zone. You want to draw the coverage out, and then you can look for cross seams and perhaps dive down and really attack the net.
They clear the zone. And he comes up with it. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Wallman. Edmonton's going to play it from the corner. Grabs the puck. And that caroms off a body in the lane. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. There's a shot. Fantastic save. Skinner's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Barkov's won the draw, and they'll look to set up.
10 more seconds.
Nurse is almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Panthers' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Well, it's a tough one when it's a tight game and you get a call, but the PK Cup unit comes out here and they deliver, James, and you have to have the ability to embrace the pressure, and they did just that.
Henrique's got it along the wing. Takes the feed. Quick pass to Bouchard. Sends it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Still lots of time left in the period. The Oilers lead by a pair. It's 5-3. Edmonton's got it, and they're on the attack. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Oilers have it now. Slides the puck down low. Works the cross to Ekholm. Shuts it down. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. On the backhand, that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
Florida's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Shot! Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save. More than half the frame has been played here. The Oilers holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Mikula. On the right side, takes the pass. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Passes over to Arvidsson. Here's a short pass to McDavid. Turned aside with the glove by Bobrovsky. A chance! He did it again in there! Oh, goodness!
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Florida's got it in their own zone. Lights him up into the boards. And he makes the save. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Rocks him. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Moves it to Verhaeghe. Back into the
Well, that's his signature backhand snipe, isn't it, James? It always amazes me, though, if he's in tight spaces, he's so aware of how to shield and get it off quickly. Goaltender had no idea it was coming. Well, I really like the reaction of the coach behind the bench here after that last goal. He recognizes his team's effort. After getting off to a lackluster start, they're pushing back.
Florida's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Slides the puck to Henrique. Big play inside the defensive zone. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Great stop by Skinner. Passes the puck over to Nurse. Here's an odd-man rush. Feeds the puck over. Scooped up along the wall by Frederick. Blocked in traffic. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Oh, a clutch save! Florida's got the puck at the defensive end. Moves it quickly quickly over to Henrique. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Bennett. Shakes off the coverage. Way too much congestion blocks that. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Panthers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Bennett's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Bjornfot's got it in the defensive end. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. And he passes it up ahead to Arvidsson. Coughs it up at center. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Shuts them down. The Oilers will play it in their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this face-off.
Bennett's won the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Sends it ahead to Bouchard. Chance at an empty netter here. Scores into the empty net. And Pounder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. Well, this is just a beautiful assist. It's a quick strike, and it's a long stretch pass that gets it done. He wasted no time to move that puck when he saw the opening.
Edmonton's got time, and after that empty netter, quite a significant lead on their side now here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, it's all but over, isn't it? And that's a great play to be able to get that puck 200 feet down the ice when you're under pressure with the extra attacker.
Draisaitl into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way, and that one hits his mask. You got to give it to the quality of mask now.
Scores into the empty net.
You pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, and then you're unable to convert and execute, and it winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. 4 games into this series, 2 wins at one end of the ice, and 2 at the other after the response tonight.
Well, and the runway's getting shorter, right? Which means the intensity is ramping up. And, hey, when teams play 4 games back-to-back against one another, guess what? It gets heated anyways.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.